Good morning, welcome back. I have a little key card. Sometimes I get nervous and I lose my place. So we're going to be doing some upper body stretches, a little lower body stretches. I am suffering from a fractured ankle. I'm still in recovery. I just started physical therapy. So when my ankle goes, I'm done. I'm done with the lower body. So we're going to do some upper body stretches. And then I have weights I'm going to add at the end. Nothing crazy. I'm at 5 pounds. This time last week I was only at 3 pounds. So I'm working my way up. I lost all my muscle when I went out with my fractured ankle, and I have a very physical job where I pick stuff up and I put it down. And my arms used to be a little beefier. They're gone. I lost my beef. And I am suffering from the middle-aged gut. This, I'll be honest with you, is nut butter. I am a sucker for a good nut butter. Nutty Novelties, here I go, plugging another small business. Nutty Novelties is all actually local to me. And they just take the nut and a little bit of salt and blend it. And I'm a sucker for it. To try and give you guys a full visual on what I'm doing, so we're just going to start with the neck and then work our arms, including our rotator cuffs, which is a common injury. And, we're going to stretch out our middle section. I will give you, if you want to start to warm up the lower body, all you're going to want to do is march in place. I do not expect you to be able to take your knee. I'm going to use my bad ankle. Be able to take your knee and go up as high as I do. I don't expect that. Just, even if you're just going a little bit, just march in place. Just do that. And that will really start your circulatory system and really kind of warm you up a little bit for some slight exercises. If you want to stay doing that, great. If not, we will get back to this, okay? I'm not going to be able to stay doing this, sadly, not right now. My ankle just will not be able to take it. And I feel it whenever I go like this, and I put more pressure on that ankle that I fractured. So, I am in recovery, and I am going to physical therapy. And if she sees this live, she might even be like, you're not supposed to be doing that. So, my ankle's a little tender today. I'll put it that way. Alright, so what I'm going to start is I'm going to start with the neck. And I'm just going to take my neck and I'm just going to roll it. So I'm going to start on one side. There's no need to hold it. If you choose to hold it on one side, that's fine. You should feel a slight stretch. None of this should be jerking motion. I'm going to roll to the back. Stretching right in here. Over to the side. Nice here. Just little stretches. I'm not going to say so much for the front because we're like this all day. We really want to make sure we're stretching back here to even keel. If you're stuck at a red light, you can do these while you're at your desk at work. You can do these. Now, I like to do something really weird, which is not necessary. I'm going to end like right here, and I'm going to start going the other way. And I'm only going to do this for a little bit. How we doing? Are we stretching up that neck? Trust me, this is the one that I use the most, to be honest with you. So the reason I went to the side like this is because I'm actually going to start the rotator cuff or the shoulder rolls. Okay, and all we're going to take is our shoulder by itself, and we're going to lift it up and back. And up and back. And what I'm doing is I'm stretching my rotator cuff. Kind of warming up my arm a little bit too. Up and back. And I don't do a whole lot of these, so it's not like I'm sitting here and I'm going to plow in like 50. Alright, I do like 5. Up and back. And one more. What do you think? Up and back. I know, guys, this might be the boring part of Wellness Wednesday, but we all need exercise, right? And you can do this sitting down, and you can do this marching in place. It really depends on what your goals are, and everybody's a little bit different. Forward, and I'm only going to do this like 3 times. I know. I'm talking your ear off. Everybody's like, see you later, silly girl. Up and roll. Up and roll. I'm just stretching out the rotator cuff a little bit. None of this should be jerking motions. None of this should really be straining you at all. All you're doing is kind of just rolling that shoulder, especially if you have stuff to pick up. This is good for that, and you're just stretching out those muscles. So we did up and back, we did up and forward, so we're going to do the other side. Up, back, down. Up, back, down. How are we all holding up? Everybody got their neck stretches in? Up, back, down, and one more. Up, back, down. Now remember, I'm going to be adding weights. So I want to make sure my arms are nice and stretched out before I do that. And my muscles are a little warmed up, which is why I'm going through these stretches. Plus, they're like everyday stretches. They're good, for everybody. And by no means should you be straining or stretching, hurting yourself with these. Up, forward, and down. Up, forward, and down. Maybe 2 or 3 more. Up, forward, and down. Up, forward, and down. Now the main reason I'm doing these live, just so you guys all know, is because I've packed on a little bit of weight, and this is holding me accountable. So if you want to see me as your accountability buddy, I am going to try and do this. Definitely going to do this every Sunday and Wednesday. I'm trying to add Friday. I don't know how long that's last. So I'm going to stretch kind of like in here. I think it stretches my arms more. So I'm going to take, and I know my arms are completely off camera. So I have my arm out completely like this. And I'll walk over here without running into the window. Have my other arm out like this. So my arms are out by my side like this. And then what I'm going to do, keeping my arms stretched and not moving them, is I'm going to take my entire torso, from head to toe, with my feet, with my arms stretched, I'm going to turn to a side, keeping my arms stretched from one side to the other. And what I'm doing is I'm stretching all right in here. So you should feel a little pull, nothing strenuous, nothing should hurt. And I'm just going to hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To be honest with you, because I am doing this with everybody, my count is 6, 7, 8, about 10, 15 seconds. And by no means should you be hurting yourself. And I'm going to bring my legs to the center. So I'm not doing a twisting motion, okay? I'm pulling my entire torso over. So my entire core, all right? And then we're going to go to the other side. And we're going to hold that for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know a lot of people are always here for the lower body exercises. I apologize, guys. I know I held that probably for a little bit longer. I'm just going to do this side again. So I held that side. All right. Lower body exercises are great. I am limited. Like I said, if you can march in place and stay marching in place, awesome. If you can't stay marching in place, don't worry about it. If you do this for about a minute, maybe 2 minutes a day, I'm going to say like an entire 9-minute exercise. I'm going to go through them real quick. Then I'm going to do a rotator. What do we have left? Rotator stretch. Sorry guys, I have to use a key card so I stay in place. So if you notice, I'm kind of all over the place. A rotator stretch and a hand stretch. And then I'll get back to the lower body, but I'm going to show you real quick. If you march in place for a minute, you want to bring your knees up as high as you can. I should definitely show you with this one, because it's a fractured ankle. So go up as high as you can, but again, like, don't kill yourself. You do this for about a minute, all right? And then, am I marching in place? And then I'm going to give you another upper body exercise. And you can either do this a rotation, or you can do it one for 30 seconds and then the other knee. And you're just going to take your knee up, and you're going to go, so you're going to turn to the side, you're going to take your, you know what, let me do it this way. Keep forgetting that fractured ankle too. Take your knee up and go up. And I do this for about 30 seconds and rotate with the other knee. By marching in place and then rotating with the knee. So you want to do a minute of marching in place, a minute of rotation. Now it doesn't matter if you do 30 seconds one knee and then 30 seconds the other knee, or if you rotate it. That's really, I think, a personal preference if you want my personal opinion. Again, that's my opinion. Okay? So you do this for about a minute, you march in place for about a minute, then one more stretch, and then we'll go back to the upper body. You're going to take, it's a really, really poor way of showing you. You want to have your one foot like this, where your toes, you're just on your toes, and your other foot is flat. And you want to reach out your arms. And you want to pull down. And then you want to go to the other side, and you want to reach out. Let me jump over here. When I reach this way, my foot, I'm on my toes. These, can you imagine? These are my toes. My other foot is flat, and I'm reaching this way. So it's kind of like that. Alright, you do that for about a minute. And then you want to go back to the march in place for about a minute. And then every other knee for about a minute. And you do that about 2 or 3 times a day. And what it's doing is it's working that middle section. And what you're going to see in about a week, if you do that every day for about a week, you're going to see that kind of trend down. Okay, I did not invent these exercises. I will say that up front. You're going to see this center. That center that we all suffer from, it's called middle age wisdom, is what I like to call it. In my case, it is a guilty pleasure of nut butter. And I'm well aware of that. So, you're working right in here, you're working your hips, and you're working that butt. So your glutes, your thighs, your hips, and your gut, you're working your center core of your body, because majority of your strength is right in here, okay? And that's that. If you work by doing the motion here with the legs, right, that I was just showing you guys, you're working all right in here, and that's stretching it out, and you're strengthening that. So this will trim down. I apparently am still suffering from it, but hey, oh, you call yours a pizza dough. Yeah, I call my guilty pleasure. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna take your arm at a 90-degree angle, okay? With the opposing hand, you're gonna take your elbow and you're gonna gently move it across your body, and that's gonna stretch out all your muscles right in here. The idea is to warm up your muscles. So I'm just going to hold this for a couple more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I did a lousy job keeping track. But now I can feel it, definitely feel a little bit of stretching going on. So we're going to do the other arm. Let me step over here. Again, 90-degree angle with the opposing hand. I'm going to take my elbow and I'm just going to move it. Again, no jerky motions with any of these. We do want to just do a slight stretch. We're trying to warm up our muscles before we actually get to working out. I don't know how many guys lift weights. I actually had a weightlifter on here with me the other day, and they actually taught me a couple things when I got into the dumbbells. But hey, you're never too old to learn new tricks, I say. We are not dogs, we are people. We can always learn new things. Alright, so you guys feel the shoulders a little stretched, your neck stretched out. Your lower body should be warmed up, even if you just tried some of the exercises with me. We're going to do a hand stretch, which is going to stretch out the entire length of your arm. Okay, so I'm going to take my one arm, either arm you like, and I'm going to put it out in front of me, like I'm saying, stop! Stop what you're doing and join me! Stop what you're doing and hit the like button! So I have my arm out, nice and stretched. All the way out. I'm going to take my opposing hand, I'm going to go over, I'm going to just lightly tap my fingertips. Now, if you can only get to here, that's okay. That's okay. I don't want anybody to hurt themselves. This is supposed to be a nice stretch before we get to the dumbbells, before we get to the real exercise. Anyway, so I'm just going to pull it, I'm going to hold it, I don't even have to hold it long, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'm like all like uneven. I apologize. You guys can't tell on camera, but I'm all like slouching over, and I really shouldn't. Alright, and then if you like, I don't always do this one. I think Sunday I skipped this exercise altogether. I have my arm out, and I have my hand facing me, and again, it's just, this way I'm stretching out this side of my arm, and I'm stretching out all of this. Alright, and I'm going to take my other hand, my opposing hand, again, hold out your hand and hit the like button. Alright, hold out your hand like you're saying stop, join, taking my opposing hand, and I'm going over, and again grabbing my fingertips and holding it for about 10 seconds. What are we at? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. We're going to do it the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know it's really annoying when I do a full count, isn't it? Alright, how we feeling? Nice and loose in that upper body. Bad boy. I'm just marching in place. And we're going to march in place for about a minute. And for some odd reason, my nose likes to run. So I'm just marching in place, take your knees up as high as you can. I do not expect you guys to be as flexible as I am. I have a physical job. I tend to be on my feet. I pick stuff up, I put it down, and I walk about 15 miles a day, which I have not been able to do with a fractured ankle. So I'm out of shape. So I'm getting in shape. You can just hang out and get in shape with me. I do this every Sunday and Wednesday. When I return back to work, it will. Guys, we're at like 45 seconds in. I have to apologize. Keep going, we're almost there. My nose decided to go for a run while I'm doing a walk, so to speak. 58 seconds, can we do it? All right, that's time. That's 1 minute, walking in place. So we're gonna do the knee. Remember the knee? Remember I showed you guys earlier? Doing the knee again. The idea is working that center roll. You could call it the pizza dough. I call it midlife wisdom or nut butter chaos. Okay, we're just gonna go alternate knees. Now, if you want to do 30 seconds of this and 30 seconds of this knee, that's fine. I'm gonna alternate, and we're starting time. I'll call the 30-second mark for those who wanted to do one knee at a time. Yeah, we're trying to work that center, visceral fat is, I believe, the actual name. But we all have it, and I don't care if you're a man or a woman. I don't care how you identify. You probably have that center roll. 25, we're getting ready. 26 seconds in, guys. So you're gonna, if you're doing one knee, like one side, you're getting ready to switch over and switch over now. You guys should feel a little bit, like you see here how I'm getting a little like, that's good, you know? You should be able to talk. You should not be able to sing. If you're able to sing, we're 55 seconds, guys. If you are able to sing, you are not working hard enough, is what they say. I don't know, and that's time. Went a little bit over, because I was talking. There's no shocker there, right? I don't know, I keep going. If you do one right after the other, it's much better for you. There we go. All right, we're back at 0. So I'm gonna just do a stretch. I'd say if I can go back further so you guys can get a better idea. I'm just gonna reach up like I'm pulling something down. Reach up, pulling something down. Reach up, pulling something down. And I don't know how long I'm gonna do this, guys. This is my bad ankle and it's going, no! And then I promise we'll add the dumbbells. All right, if we're ready, I'm starting time. We're doing this for a full minute. If you guys do this a couple times a day, one right after the other, I wouldn't do it for like 3 minutes. I would do, you know, start with the marching in place, do the alternate knee, and then do this one, and then do it again. You will see a difference. My suggestion is take out 10 minutes a day. You want to do the march in place. Just so you guys know, we're at 28 seconds. So we're almost halfway through. Oh, that's even better. 32 seconds, so we're over half. We're over the half. I don't care how you guys want to change it up. Take 10 minutes a day and do each exercise for a minute or 9 minutes. 9 minutes a day. Do this for about a week. You will see that center change. 8 seconds, guys. And that's time. How we feeling? Everybody energized? Are you feeling like you're on fire, or is this on fire? Look at us. All right, so now we're ready for the dumbbells. Now, if you don't have dumbbells, that's fine. Just by doing the arm stretches themselves, you're gonna feel it. You know, if you want to grab little things, like I could actually grab this if I wanted to, and my other one in my blended smoothie, so I could be doing these with my blended smoothie if I really wanted to, because hey, 1K. So put your hands down by your side. If you're doing these along with me with dumbbells, great. If you're just doing it with your hands, great also. Real easy. I'm just gonna go up. Okay, I'm gonna do 15 on each side, and then we're gonna go out. Unless I forget my routine altogether or somebody answers me a question, I get thrown off. But you have noticed, I do that a lot. So I'm just going up, just real quick. What do we have? 3, 4, 5. I'm just really hanging my arm loose, and I'm only pulling it up to my armpit. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I know, it's never that interesting when I'm counting along with you, right? Other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. 9. It's not Monday, is it? Wow. Happy Wednesday. Hump day. We are almost there. Now that I've screwed that up, I've now lost count because I was too busy laughing at my Happy Monday. I'm sorry about that, guys. And I think we're about 15. Like I said, I will lose my count. I don't know about anybody else, but I am feeling this, and I did this weights on Sunday. Alright, so I'm just going to go straight out, and I'm going to do a rep of 10, because I think I will be alright with that. Alright, straight out. Not straight up. Sorry. Out to my side. Either side will do. And I'm doing 10. 1, 2. You don't want a bouncy motion when you do this, guys. You want to stay as solid as you can. Just moving your arm. What am I at? 7, 8. What did I say? I'm doing 10, 9, 10. Guys, I'm going to go for 5 more. What do you guys think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good morning, guys. How are ya? Thank you guys for coming in. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, Terry. I'm sorry, I'm hitting a sun glare, so I can only see so much. I apologize if you came into my room and I did not say good morning to you. Terry, I think you've been here before. Is it Teresa? I apologize. Again, I'm getting hit with a sun glare. Good morning to you and welcome back. So I'm going to take my other side out and I'm going to do 15 because I seem to do okay on this side, right? 1, 2, no bouncing motion. As you can see, I am just moving my arm. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you guys are straining too much, feel free to stop. 11, 12. If I lost track of count, feel free to stop me and tell me, hey, I need to do 3 more. I will believe you. Because I am talking so much, posting this live, I am definitely losing track. Alright. Well, I don't know about you guys, my arms are kind of like... Alrighty. And you guys, if you want, you can stay marching in place. My ankle will not. It will protest. So if you want to know why I'm not marching in place, I am recovering from a fractured ankle. I am on the physical therapy side of things, but my ankle will say no way, Jose, if I stay marching in place. And I know that. Good morning, good morning. Welcome, everybody. We're doing arm stretches. Well, we did arm stretches. We're doing arm dumbbell exercises. All right, I'm going to come back. I'm going to come at you. And I'm going to do 10 of these because my arms are getting a little tired. I do like to push myself a little bit, but hey, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How are we holding up out there, guys? Are we doing good to go? Ready to roll? Ooh, this is definitely my weaker side. 3, 4. Yeah, but there you go. A can of beans or corn. The vegetable really doesn't matter. 10 cans. There you go. It's starting. I'll be honest, then, another shameless plug. You know, I've been doing shameless plugs all morning, guys. Yeah, it's a 3, 5, and an 8 pound set. And I got it from Amazon. The best, I got it from Amazon. I really need to hook up with Amazon so you guys can, like, just click a link and be like, oh, that's where she got it. Because none of this stuff is terribly expensive. Trust me, I am one of the cheapest people out there. So, I'm not going to spend too much money. Alright, should we go back to our workout? But yeah, use bean cans. Or even if you're just moving your arms, you're all of a sudden moving that you weren't moving before. So, speaking of building a community, I'm going to go straight up. Okay? So I'm going to be going like this. And I'm going to do 30, but I'm going to do 15 on each side. Can you guys see well enough? I think I'm alright there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is terribly boring, I'm sorry. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, hey, 15, we're halfway there. 16, 17, 18. Hey, if you guys see me doing something wrong, feel free to call me out. I'm alright with that. And I've lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How we all feeling out there? Arms feeling a little feeling nice and stretched? Yes? No? Maybe? That is the correct way to do this. And I think I'm going to do another set of 30. You know what? We're going to do a set. My arms are really feeling it, guys. Remember I said I went from 3 pounds to 5 pounds. I went from 5 pounds the other day. And this is my second day doing the 5 pounds. I think we're going to be on the 5 pounds for a little bit. So I'm going to do 20 altogether, rotating each arm so it'd be 10 of each. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At your office again? Alright guys, I don't know about you, but I'm about done with these dumbbells. I did my weightlifting, I even got my gift. Thank you for coming in today. Everybody being here.